Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wildcat Field on the campus of Lexington High School. We're here on Rule Yard Row. I'm Matt Warren. He's the doctor. Greg Little for Eric Peter on Master Controls. Doc, I'm going to give you all the cliches.
That's it.
Win or go home.
Loser leaves town.
For all the marbles in the first round. Not all the marbles.
That's right.
For the
lots of marbles.
For the first round marbles.
That's right. There are lots of marbles to be lost.
Setting the stage tonight, this is Lexington High School versus Sumter High School for the district championship. Both these teams have one loss. And so what that means is we'll play one game, and the winner of this game will advance to next week's best of three lower state finals. I believe that's Summerville and Fort Dorchester playing today. Fort D has to win 2 games at Summerville, so whoever comes out of Summerville alive, it's probably going to be Summerville if I had to lay money on it. Probably going to be Summerville, but we can't worry about that because we have got to play a complete game, and I really mean in all 3 phases. We got to hit the ball well, we got to play good defense, and we got to make some key base running. I'm not going to say avoid mistakes. I'm going to say key base running like decisions, like taking an extra base, maybe seeing a ball in the dirt, advancing. We got to do things well in all 3 phases because this Sumter team is good, and they're playing really well.
They seem to be doing the little things really well. You know, when we've done our research on Somerville again, on Sumter, when we've done our research on Sumter, I think what we find is a pitcher who doesn't hurt herself, not a lot of walks. They don't seem to have a ton of errors, and they have a lot of close games. So a team that can play in a close game and perform well in close games is a dangerous team come playoff time.
Yeah, and that is, I would say, an advantage for Sumpter because every game they play, they beat Wando by 1, they beat River Bluff by 1, Cane Bay was close, and then they beat Wando in a close game to advance to this game. They beat Wando on Wednesday, and you got to think that helps them because, I mean, I'm not. Although we do wear blue and gold glasses, I have a hard time seeing the Wildcats coming here and just dominating the Sumter team. I feel like it's going to be a close game.
I think it'll be close. I think they've got a crafty pitcher, I think is the best way to describe her. Not overpowering necessarily for velocity, but lots of spin. Throws kind of some pitches you may not see during the course of the year. You got to be patient tonight. Find your pitch. I think that may be our key offensively is going to be patience at the plate. Don't chase pitches that she wants you to chase. Wait for the one you're ready to hit. And if that needs to come with 2 strikes, so be it. We need to be confident tonight, even if we have 2 strikes.
Yeah, I think that's important. We can't be scared to hit with 2 strikes. I think sometimes you worry about getting down in the count, but on a pitcher like this, and her name is Lily King, a pitcher like King, sometimes it's good to see that strike and maybe even see 2 strikes at times to really get an idea on the movement, where she's putting the ball, and let yourself be a good 2-strike hitter and maybe give yourself a little more advantage having seen some pitches. So we'll see how that plays out. Kind of exciting little subplot in tonight's game. But for the Wildcats, senior Haley Mans, get the ball to Haley Mans. Senior, must
get the ball to Haley Mans tonight. Listen, she's coming out here with a different perspective, and that perspective is she doesn't want this to be the last time she touches the ball or toes the circle for the Wildcats. So you've relied on her for the last 3 years. You want to rely on her tonight. You got to have faith that she's going to come through for you in a big spot. She's going to battle for you here. But behind Haley Mance, I think that's our key. We have to play complimentary softball. It was a key last time. We have to play it this time. When Haley gives up a hard hit ball, can we make the play? When the defense sort of falters a bit, can Haley come back and get a big strikeout or that big pop up? Get somebody out in front of it. That is really the key effort for us tonight. If it's going to be a close game, that means it's going to come down to a handful of plays. Can we make those handful of plays and keep Sumter off the base path and ultimately off the scoreboard?
Yeah, if you're tuning in tonight to watch this game, you should have a great one to watch. This is playoffs at its best, high school softball playoffs at its best. Like we said before, it's win or go home. The Cats don't want their season to end, but I'm sure the Gamecocks feel the same way in the visitors' dugout. They don't want to go home either. So like Doc said, it's going to come down to probably a few plays. There's going to be some chances where we got to get a hit with runners on. We got to make a play with runners on base, and we'll see how it plays out. I'm excited to be here tonight to watch the Cats. Beautiful weather again. We've had great weather. I feel like this is the longest district championship series in the history of softball.
It's been 2 weeks.
It's time to wrap this thing up.
Well, you know how I know what a big game it is tonight? Look right out here in the bleachers. You see Coach John wearing the pink Lexington High School shirt. That means we're getting serious now. He's pulling out the pink. Nothing but positive vibes tonight. Folks, Wildcat Nation, here's what I want you to do tonight. We need to rally around tonight. Get early, stand up early, be there, be ready, get your rally caps on from the first moment tonight. We need to have a good start.
And, and speaking of uniforms, we'll close with this. I'm very excited. We're actually playing a team with similar colors, Sumter High School, blue and yellow, similar. And our uniforms couldn't contrast any better. So I'm very excited. We've had some coordination. We're not wearing the same exact uniforms as our opposing team. That's probably a good sign. Another good sign, the umpires are here, having their meeting at the plate with both head coaches, Coach Epps for Lexington, Coach Mike Moss is the head coach for Sumpter. And we can't wait to get this thing started. And we'll be right back with Wildcat Softball.
All across the state. Hey,
It is a great night for softball. Good evening, softball fans. On behalf of Principal Jennifer McNair, Athletic Director Dustin Curtis, and our head softball coach Lori Epps, we welcome you to Wildcat Field tonight. It's a lower state district final. Looking to punch a ticket to the lower state final. And our visitors tonight, the Lady Gamecocks from Sumter High School, they are here. to take on your Lexington Lady Wildcats. And now, tonight's starting lineups first for Sumter. Batting first, the shortstop number 9, Remy Schaff. Hitting second, number 6 in center field, Bailey Artis. Batting third, number 7, the starting pitcher, Lily Ivy. Hitting fourth, number 2, left fielder, Ivy King. Batting fifth, number 13, the designated player, Sophia Rivers. Batting sixth, it's number 10, the catcher, Mackenzie Pearson. In the 7th slot, number 16, third baseman, Michaela Morazian. Batting eighth, number 3, the second baseman, Grayson Henderson. And hitting ninth is number 11, first baseman, Paisley McDougall. The flex player plays right field. It's number 5, Ainsley Thomas. And also for the Gamecocks, Kerrigan Ivy, Elena McGee, Savannah Johnson, Michaela Sparks, Grace Hall, and Cadacia Pepper. Head coach is Mike Moss. Assistant coaches are Courtney Moss and Billy Ray. And we are ready to welcome your region champion, Lady Wildcats. The leadoff hitter, center fielder number 12, Livy Warren. Batting second, number 9, second baseman, Maya Drennan. The catcher bats third, 2-2, Peyton Gunts. Hitting fourth, number 2, shortstop, Grace Fonseca. Batting fifth, number 14, first baseman, Ileana Adams. In right field and batting sixth, number 8, Maylee Lindler. Batting seventh, number 17, third baseman, Haley Ruiz. In left field and hitting eighth, number 15, Naomi Little. Designated player will bat ninth. It's number 3, Zoe Cartledge. And in the circle tonight, your starting pitcher, number 7, Haley Mans. Also for Lexington, Allison Neal, Caitlin Munoz, Aubrey Jones, Ella Lamomas, Haley Jones, Riley Peter, Peyton Sanders, and Kaylee Floyd. Head coach is Lori Epps. She is assisted by Kimberly Gunter, John Terrapin, Lindsay Mason, and Georgia Workman. And now, fans, we ask you to please stand as we honor America with the presentation of our national anthem.
All right, Doc, Cats are ready. Gamecocks are ready. crowd is here. Umpire's ready to go. You know who else is ready? Mark Sumter.
Nobody sets the stage like Mark Zona.
I felt like Mark had a little extra oomph in his starting lineup announcement there. Kind of a little playoff flair to it.
Well, if you're not excited about tonight's game, you better call your doctor.
Mark was actually calling the track state championships last night at Spring Valley. So the man just, not only is he a Wildcat legend with his voice, he also does other events around the state for the high school league. So we got a true pro on our hands up here in the booth, and we got a true pro in the circle. Haley Mans, we mentioned it before, been pitching big games really since she was in the 9th grade here at Wildcat Field and with this team. So glad to see her out there. And I really feel like if we can back her up with some good quality defense, Haley is going to pitch well tonight.
Well, I hope you're right. I mean, because tonight, if you don't tonight, we get an early vacation here. So I want us to continue to ruin Memorial Day plans for everybody in Wildcat Nation. And let's just keep making the march towards June.
Remy Schaff, the shortstop, will lead it off, number 9 for the Gamecocks. First pitch must have been a little down, Doc. We don't need a tight zone tonight.
Yeah, well, I tell you what we don't need. We don't need the ump to start squeezing us from the very first call.
There we go.
Oh.
Look at the Roo Crew. Nice job. Right off the bat, nice play. That was not an easy play, Doc.
Come on, Roo Crew. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we got to give you this disclaimer. If you're tuning in from Sumter, South Carolina, Matt and I are both dads.
And why are you yelling?
I don't know why I'm yelling, because that just got me fired up, Haley Lewis. We're going to call this game through blue and gold glasses, but we will acknowledge really good play just like that.
Yeah, Bailey Artis out in the gap. That's going to be extra bases. And Bailey has a double to back up that first out, so the Gamecocks already with a runner in scoring position with 1 out.
So we do celebrate good softball here at Langston High School, but we are going to call this game through blue and gold glasses because that's what we do. We're not professionals. We don't get paid.
Lexington blue and gold, not Sumpter blue and
That's
gold.
correct.
All right, so batting third here is the pitcher, Lily Ivy. Good piece of hitting there from Artis, staying back on that fastball and driving it backside, change up away. Big crowd here tonight. Like we've said before, Wildcats have played good on Friday nights this year. A lot of Friday night games during the season and now in the playoffs.
That's a good pitch, Coach.
Well, I like where Haley is. I like her location so far. She's keeping the ball down. Of course, Artis, that was a good piece of hitting from the number 2 hole hitter. There we go. That ball has popped up, and Maya is camped under it for out number 2. So good job there. Getting out number 2.
I just got a text from Kaylee said I started yelling and we lost 3 viewers. So that's my fault, everybody.
Yeah, the microphone's also really close to your mouth.
I can't fix it otherwise.
Okay.
It's what it is. Sorry about that.
So 2 outs now for Ivy King. This is like a Wheel of Fortune before and after. You have Lily Ivy and Ivy King, so Lily Ivy King. Isn't that one of those?
It is
one
indeed.
of their segments. Up and in, 2 balls and no strikes to King, left fielder. Like we said before, Gamecocks coached by Mike Moss, assisted Courtney Moss and Billy Ray. Haley's just not getting nothing here early. Not sure that was appropriate English for a broadcast. Not getting nothing. Here we go. There's a strike. Count goes to 3-1.
You don't want to give in right here. Make her get on base. Make her earn her way on right here.
Yeah, base open. Sophia Rivers on deck. So, like Doc said, can be a little smart here. Base on balls for King. Brings up Sophia Rivers, the DP. So we'll see what the Cats do here. You got to force at any base. Need to know that if you're a defender. Know where your play is, either direction, wherever the ball takes you.
Let's be smart right here.
Infield hit. So Gamecocks threatening early. Not much Ruiz could do there. That was a high chopper, and glad she didn't try to force that one because you throw one away there. That's 2 runs. Mackenzie Pearson, we went from nothing to the bases loaded in a second. So Cats got to lock in here. You don't want to get behind early because Gamecocks are running out there. A really good pitcher.
Yeah, her stats are pretty impressive, but we can't worry about her quite yet. We got to worry about their who are your two? Mackenzie's up here.
2-0 to Rivers, Pearson. God, we are getting.
I mean, I'm not sure about that one. I mean, I hope that's the case in the bottom half of the inning.
And Sumpter doesn't even want to swing. Why would they?
I'd do the same thing. Make her swing it.
Yep, 3-1 here, so still a hitter's
Still
count.
fastball count.
Hitter's count for Pearson. There we go. Count goes full, so runners will be moving here on the pitch with 2 strikes and 2 outs, full count. That's something as a defender you have to know here because your force might not be in play because the runners will be moving. So all good infielders know that. And there's a base hit out to center. Libby gets him in, and the Gamecocks are held to 1 run there on the single by Pearson. Good job by Libby getting that in. Fortunately, I'm not sure the runners were moving there. So that was a break for Lexington. Could have been 2 runs very easily.
Well, I would not test Livy Warren's arm. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Well, I just, when you're running on the pitch, that should be an easy 2-run single, but Cats fortunate, but hopefully we can take advantage of that and stop the bleeding here. Morazian steps in. There's a nice
to
pitch
get a
from
strike call before you get to 3-0 there, Blue. Now, he did not call that high strike. Trying to put a pin in that one, and let's watch that as the game goes along.
There we go. All right, so the Cats work out of it, get the force at second, and do give up 1 run. We'll go to the bottom half, 1-0 Sumter. Back to Wildcat Field we go, and Doc could have been a lot worse there in the top of the first. We're very thankful for just a 1-0 deficit here. Olivia lead it off, senior, trying to set the table for the Cats.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Mama Epps and the Epps family. They are watching live from Blackville. It is not Blackville, I've been told. It's Blackville.
Yeah, VUL.
VUL. Let's go, Mama Epps, CJ, and family. Let's get loud. Let's be loud early and often.
2-0 to count to Livy. There we go, 3-0. Seeing some pitches here.
So they're really trying to go away from Livy is what it looks like here. So we've gone 3 straight screwballs away. Let's see what happens.
Definitely a take here. All right, so ball 4, Doc. I think that was a little reverse jinx there, talking about the accuracy of Ivy, but Livy draws a leadoff walk. We'll take it.
Well, and they may be really careful with Livy. I mean, I think, listen, everybody in the state knows who Livy Warren is. I'm sure she may not see very many pitches all night.
Well, there's one right to the backstop, so we'll take that. Livy was stealing on the play and makes it to second easily. Already runner in score position for the Cats.
Well, a big play there because, if Maya was really going to lay down that bunt, now they've done the work for her. Now Maya can go to work.
And it also was a ball, even better. So not even a strike. 1 ball, no strikes. 5 straight balls for Ivy. Count evens at 1.
I think Livy needs to keep her head up there. I think that was actually a great stolen third base potential, but she wasn't quite there. Well, that's outside. Yep. So Ivy's having a hard time finding that outside corner to our left-handed batters. But now you know what she's going to do. And so if you're going to go to that outside corner, you got to go with the ball. You cannot pull that pitch.
Here we go. Oh.
There's no way.
All right, so we're starting to get the outside strike now. Hopefully we'll replicate that in the top of the second. Wildcat faithful letting him hear it. Nothing brings out the Boo Birds like playoff softball.
No, that's low. Come on, that's the same pitch. You got it.
Well, here's my thing. You can't clap so loud in the top of the first, then boo in the bottom half. You got some close calls went your way in the top half.
That's right. Well, no doubt about it. I felt like it was a very tight strike zone in the top.
There you go, Maya Drennan. That's down. So good piece of hitting from the senior. First and third here, no outs. Great piece of hitting, Maya Drennan. Not trying to do too much with it, Doc.
Not trying to do too much. You got to let it travel and then make good contact. Now, we've seen 2 left-handed batters. Now a right-handed batter's coming up. Is Ivy going to keep going with that same pitch? Or is she going to try to fight the outside corner?
Thankfully,
to the right-handed batters.
Gamecock's playing for a bunt here. First baseman's in.
Oh. Okay, so let me just sort of set the stage for the listeners at home. She's throwing that inside pitch to a right-handed batter. So that's going to be her pitch all game. That's what it looks like.
Well, also, Sumpter did not concede the steal there. They threw it down as short, but, I mean, Maya could have taken the base, but count goes to 0-2 to Peyton. Looks like Maya was moving again there on that one. So quickly 0-2 to the junior catcher.
Gotta go.
All right, so Peyton Gons does her job there with 2 strikes and gets the sac fly RBI, and Livy scores to make the game tied 1-1.
Yeah, good work there. You like how we responded so quickly to that? It was a good job by her.
Peyton's 44th RBI this year.
Is that good?
That's good.
Yep, in 26 games.
Yeah, that's good.
That's pretty good. Got to wait on it. Okay, so this is if you follow a lot of her stats, she gets a lot of pop fly outs. So right-handed batters have to be patient because that pop up early is what gets you out all the time.
Yeah. Livy and Peyton been a nice combo. Peyton with 40, like I said, 44 RBIs, and Livy scored 49 runs now. So I think, those two have done a good job. Livy getting on base and Peyton knocking her in. Ivy starting to find it a little bit here. That was a good strike on the outside corner. So, like Peyton, Grace down 0-2.
That's that rise ball. That's her out pitch, folks.
2 outs now in the first, and Maya's still on first base. Ileana will step in. Cats do tie it up. Ivy starting to find it a little bit here. Nice run on that first pitch strike. Probably some nerves on her side too. Big game here. Not sure how many she's pitched in at this magnitude, but starting to find her release point. 0-2 to Ileana. You called the rise ball. Look for that here. See if Illy can get on top of it.
Oh.
Get on top of it! Get out of here! Boom! The Condor!
The Condor stretches her wings. That is what she can do.
That's what she can do. That is number 7 on the year for the sophomore, and I'm not sure there's been a bigger one. 2-run shot to left field.
Not only a 2-run shot, but a 2-run shot with 2 outs and 2 strikes.
Discussion here from Coach Sumpter coach. See what's going on here. Anytime these 3 folks get together, you never know what's going to happen. Guy on the bases, a guy at first base is making a face like, yeah,
I'm not buying that.
Let's hope that's the case. No, all right, we like that.
I don't know what it was, but I'm glad it wasn't that.
I have seen some crazy stuff from this booth. Okay, so you're never safe until the game is resumed. So 3-1 Cats after the Condor delivers a massive shot to left field.
Really, really like how Ileana bounced back there. Because that was a she was in a tight spot. She'd swung at 2 balls, missed them both badly, and then just said, hey, let me take this one for a ride.
Swing and a miss there. Count goes even now. This is Maylee Lindler, senior right fielder for the Cats. And the thing about Ileana, Cat fans, you got 2 more years of that. I mean, she's kind of starting to find it a little bit. First year starting on the varsity, just had her ups and downs, but I would say more ups and downs, but that's a learning curve that she's gone through and going to continue to be a great player at Lexington and beyond.
Oh, listen, she has flashed so much potential this year. Absolutely right. It's a journey. Learning is not necessarily in a linear fashion. There are ups and downs associated with it. It's important that you keep grinding and keep working, and Ileana's going to put the work in over the summer. She's going to come back a different kid.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Maylee.
Oh, go!
No, she tipped that.
Thought she tipped.
I think Ileana kind of gave us a little nod there. I thought I saw a little wing flap.
Oh, I hope she did.
Coming around
I hope
second
she
base.
did. Ileana Adams, golly knows. She absolutely yammed it.
All right, so Maylee's having a great at bat too here, fighting off some good pitches, 1 and 2. She gets 1, but that's not going to have the distance out to left field, and that play is made by Ivy King. So Cats strike back. 3 1s on the board in the bottom of the first. We go to the second. 3-1 Lexington. We tried to warn you guys at home. Playoff softball is fun, especially fun when the Cats come out swinging the bats hot and throw up a crooked number in the bottom of the first. We'll need some more. We'll need to keep stacking good at bats and good innings together. But you couldn't ask for a better start for the Wildcat offense.
That's correct. Well, you wanted after the game against Wando, it sort of felt like we were in the doldrums. We came out a little flat and never could kind of find our rhythm. And boy, I'll tell you, the power of having somebody like Ileana Adams on your team is that with one swing of the bat, the ending can feel pretty good.
Ileana Tagger. Yeah, ball gets by her at first, but she had rounded the bag, so base runner for the Gamecocks in the top of the second brings up McDougal, 9-hole hitter, first baseman.
That was a tough play by Ruiz. I mean, going towards the bag. Are we not going to count that a strike?
I guess because she dropped it. And that drives me crazy with umpires. It's like they're trying to send you a message. I mean, if it's a strike, call it a strike. Fights one off down the right side. Count evens at 1. Cats have one lost to Wando. And I believe the Gamecocks lost to Kane Bay. And like I said, the district championship that will never end comes to a close tonight.
No matter what. Now, look, if you're going to give the outside corner in the other part of the inning, you have to give the outside corner on this part of the inning. Yeah, I just want to point that out.
There we go. Gamecocks coming right back at you. First and second, no outs.
Well, the recipe for a big inning is when your 8, 9-hole hitters both get on. And now you got to be ready.
Brings up Schaff. We'll see if the Gamecocks go small ball here with first and second, no outs. Ruiz comes in a little bit expecting the bunt. Coach Moss giving the signals. I appreciate his old school signals. That's going to be a base hit. So base is loaded now. Cats in a world of trouble.
None of them really hit hard. They're just timed up, hit right up the middle.
Number 6, center fielder, Bailey Artis.
This is Artis. She doubled her first at bat. Got to be careful here. Nice job there. Nice play by Grace getting the fielder's choice at second. We'll take it. 3-2 now the score. First and third, one out. Lily Ivy.
And now, number 7, the pitcher, Lily Ivy.
She popped up to Maya, her first at bat. Tall. This is the pitcher. Also the 3-hole hitter. Uh-oh. There's a squeeze. Oh, Peyton almost caught that thing. That would have been a double play because she was stealing on the pitch. Yeah, she got to go back to first. She got to go back. There you go. But I appreciate her there. The runner, you never let the fielder tell you to go back. Okay, always you got to hear that from the umpire.
Oh, that's correct.
I've seen it happen before where the shortstop says, "Yeah, going back to first," and
throw them out.
Gamesmanship. 1-1 to count to Ivy. Don't think you're butting here, squaring this early. Probably another slash. Yep. Good pitch there, Haley Mans.
Good pitch.
She needs that pitch to be successful. Yeah, that's right where she needs to put it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A strikeout will be lovely. Good job. There we go. Kept the runner at third. Nice job fielding her position there. Haley Mans, we'll take that.
Number 2.
I mean, this inning has been a world of trouble. So let's see. Let's battle right here, close the door on this thing, and really, we talk about it all the time, right? Minimize the damage.
Ivy King walked her first at bat. Left fielder for the Gamecocks. Oh, good changeup.
Good pitch.
Good job, too. And trusting your catcher to throw that pitch with a run on third is important, too. Some pitchers won't throw that because they're worried it's going to get by their catcher, but a lot of confidence in Peyton behind the plate.
Yeah, just see if she want to nibble at that one again.
Well, base open here, so pull it. Go get in your bag of tricks, Haley. Although Sophia did single the on-deck batter, her first at bat. That's going to be 2 runs. Gamecock strike back. 4-3, Sumpter.
Kind of tough luck there. We dove and tried to make a play and really kind of kicked the ball into harm's way.
One strike to Rivers. Like I said, she's sitting on her first at bat, so Sumpter has punched right back to take the lead 4-3 here in the top of the second. A lot of softball to play, but we told you in pregame, expected a close game.
Well, again, I mean, I don't know anything got hit really hard.
Good pitch there, Haley.
Singles right up the middle. I mean, every ball is a single right up the middle. That's a tough place to live. It's not like they're hitting them, lasers in the gap, but those are very effective when you stack 3 or 4 right on top of each other, and that's what happened.
Count goes to 1-2. Look for a steal here, trying to get a runner in scoring position. Rivers chokes up on that bat a good bit, just trying to put it in play here with 2 strikes.
Well, we're definitely not butting 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs with a runner on first.
As a coach, all of a sudden when you start giving signals, you kind of expect something that's coming. You don't just want to give signals when you're putting a play on. You want to give them every pitch. So, that was a lot of signs there. I'd expect some action here from King on first base. Stays alive, still 1-2. Little, Warren, and Lindler left to right in the outfield. Force is made there. Grace makes the play to Maya to end the inning, but the Gamecocks do retake the lead. We go to the bottom of the second, 4-3 Sumpter. Seven, 8, 9. Gamecocks are feeling it. Before you know it, you'll start hearing 2001 blaring over there from the Sumpter side of the stands. Which that was a great inning, great response from Sumpter. Haley Lewis will step in, takes a strike, first pitch. I do feel like Ivy has found the release point a little bit here. I know we had that big home run, but starting to paint the corners a little bit.
Now she has gotten her twice outside, and my guess is the rise ball's coming. Let's see if we're right about that.
Haley fights it off, stays alive, 2 strikes.
Well, she does a nice job of throwing both sides of the plate. She really uses all that white and a little bit of the black in between, you know. She really does a nice job of painting those corners.
Skies it off right side, stays alive. Something you don't see a lot. Sumpter, left-handed third baseman, Michaela Murazian over there. Hey, if you can catch it, you can throw it. I don't care what hand you play with.
I don't care what hand you play with.
There we go. Good take.
So interesting, a couple of strategies there. The catcher moving way outside to the right and then coming back to the inside. I don't know if they're trying to distract the batter.
Well, sometimes batters will kind of peek back there to see where the catcher's, you know, setting up, get an idea, but gets on the hands, and that'll be out number 1.
Number 15 in the left fielder, Naomi Little.
Naomi will step in, left fielder, sophomore. Once again, very impressed with the Sumpter crowd. Made a trip down here. No easy way to get to Sumpter, so there's no easy way to get to Lexington from Sumpter. But they made the trick. Naomi takes up and away, ball 1.
Important for the bottom part of our lineup. It's very important for the bottom part of our lineup to put a little game pressure on Sumpter at some point throughout the game.
Don't see that a lot. Softball got thrown out. Might have had a little gash in it. Coach Epps is like, good, that's $9
Yeah,
right there.
at least. Inflation now, it's got to be 12.
One ball, no strikes, and Naomi.
Well, I tell you, somebody loves to go to the stands. They're trying to umpire the game.
It's throwing me off big time because somebody in the stands is yelling strike. It's definitely 2-0. 3-0. All right. Is it 3-0, Doc? We'll take it.
I think maybe they called a ball for maybe delay a game. It had to be.
Maybe that's why he went out there. So Naomi, I'm sure, taken here. There we go. All right, ball 4. Naomi draws a walk. Brings up the Zoe Cartledge. Will step in. Good chance for, it is a tough play being left-handed at third base, fielding a bunt, and you'll see her come in here and see if Zoe's a good bunter. See if she tries to lay one down and put some pressure on the third baseman. Takes away, ball 1. So 5 straight balls.
But even, I'm telling you, even the act
Ivy.
of like putting your bat out there, it changes sometimes your vision and your playing, and let's hope that continues to happen.
Zoe swinging away, fouls it straight back. feel like this is Ivy's mom over here. Locked in, up on the fence. Get some good video. Getting ready for travel ball. That's a big travel ball thing, isn't it? Oh. Being lefty was almost her advantage there on that foul ball on the bunt attempt.
I'm going to tell you, though, if she caught that thing in fair territory, Zoe's on stand on first base there. But 2 strikes to Zoe here. We need, come on, we got a battle here, kid.
Run on first, 1 out. Cats down 4-3 if you're just tuning in. A lot of action. First inning and a half. There you go, Zoe. Freshman battling.
You know, I think Zoe's another one. You know, we were talking earlier about Ileana. I think Zoe's got a really bright future here in Wildcat blue and gold. Oh, get down.
Get foul. No. So Zoe getting better. The swing's getting better and better on Ivy as this bat continues. There you go, Zoe. Seeing a lot of pitches.
Now, what's starting to happen in the crowd here? I'm going to make a prediction here. So you got this one guy from Sumpter who's very loud right now. Now the folks from Lexington are starting to sort of call and response here. So it'll be interesting to see how the arms race continues.
Raising the bar. There we go. Ball gets by the catcher, so Naomi will advance to second. So Zoe has worked this thing back. Have we worked it back full, or is it 2-2?
Yeah, it looks like 2-2.
Great at bat from the freshman, batting .327 on the year. She scored 21 runs.
Oh, get down. Get down.
Gosh, she squared that thing up right out to center fielder for out number 2.
Kind of didn't want to hit it that good, you know?
Yeah, nice at bat. Nice at bat from Zoe, and that'll bring up Livy. Runner in score position for the Cats, and the senior will step in.
Now, last time, they were nibbling at the plate on this one. So let's see if they decide to put Livy on first base.
2 outs, runner on second.
They were very careful with Livy last time.
Takes away 1 ball.
I think they're going to continue to be.
Nibbling. Well, if you're Livy, don't fall asleep here. They can make a mistake, too.
If they make one, we need you to hit this in left center field.
Here's a good pitch. Good take, but good pitch on the outside corner, 1-1.
Well, you got to at least see 1 strike before you start getting serious about that bat.
No, 2-1.
Guys,
nice job over there.
I want every call like everybody else does, but when something's 4 inches off the plate, you can't ooh and ah and moan.
Good job by Pearson trying to get that strike call. 3-1. As a catcher, you got to be careful too. You can't frame that pitch. You got to pick your spots to really try to frame one, because umpires will get annoyed if you try to frame the balls.
I still say
when
the green light's going here. If you see something you like, kid, hammer it.
Hammer it. Let's go. 3-1 to Libby. Coming inside. She gets something down and in, but fouls it off. Full count.
Like to see Livy. If that's down and in, I'd love to see Livy there. Hey, let's use your power and send that to right field.
We'll see what the Gamecocks try here. Livy's worked this thing to full. 2 outs, run on second. Coming back in. Good job, Livy, fighting that off. Catcher was inside. Pitcher said, "No."
They're doing that a lot. They're moving inside, but actually they're then throwing the opposite direction. That's an interesting strategy.
Trickeration. On her hands, fights it off, stays alive. Good pitch to fight off there. Not much you could do with that, but can't take that pitch, though.
I thought that was it. You got it, kid. 1-2. All the positive vibes right here. I'm sitting down. I'm standing up. I'm moving around.
I don't even have a chair. She's seen about everything she has here, so. And then some. Libby stays alive. Nothing else, you're making Ivy throw a lot of pitches here. I know softball pitchers can throw 500 pitches a day, but still, game pressure, you know, intense, high-intensity moments can wear on you. Let's go, Liv. Win the battle. There we go. Ball 4. Libby draws a walk. Second walk of the day, and that'll bring up Maya. She had a single her first at bat.
And now for Lexington, second baseman number 9, Maya Drennan.
Maya Moo Drennan, as they call her. Takes down, ball 1. Peyton on deck.
I'm not really sure what to add right now. It's 2 outs, 2 on. It's a big spot for the senior.
Golly, right at the second baseman, out number 3. So Cats threaten, but do not score. We go to the third, 4-3 Sumpter. Tested district championship game and a pitching change. Haley Jones, the spin doctor.
Oh,
now on the circle.
Matt's in his bag tonight.
She'll come in now and pitch. Haley's had a great season for the Cats. 6-1 record on the year. ERA under 4. The junior pitcher.
Is the spin doctors Little Miss can't be wrong? Is that them? I can't remember some of those guys. Let's look that up.
Starting freshman for Sumter, number 10, the catcher, Mackenzie Pearson.
Mackenzie Pearson, catcher, will step in. I know another Pearson from Sumpter, Nick Pearson, White Knoll High School principal. Also worked at Sumpter High School.
He was a principal at White Knoll High School.
That's right. He is the principal at White Knoll.
I mean, he was the principal at Sumter.
Sumpter,
Did
that's
you
right.
say that?
That's right.
Okay, gotcha. I was still looking up the spin doctors.
1-1 to count to Pearson. There's a good pitch. We need that one. Great spot. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Pearson. Cats defensive alignment stays the same outside of the pitching change. Stays alive.
I knew that was foul. What I was trying to look for if we had a chance to make a play on it.
Ileana and Maley, also Maya, gave a good effort there, but
I've been looking at Zona playing the Jaws theme right there.
and you love the on-deck batter is feeling it. I mean, she's giving the Jaws signal. There's a good pitch. Change up out to nice play, Maya Drennan. That ball has some major spin to it, and you got to charge that ball, but you also got to, you know that ball is going to move on you. So good job kind of breaking down, making a good throw to Ileana for out number 1. Also helpful that Ileana cuts down the distance so well with her long reach.
A la the Condor.
The Condor. Malaysian. She takes first pitch swinging right at Maley. Nice play by the senior in right field for out number 2.
You know, that thing had some nasty spin on it, too. Looked like it kind of rose on her the last second. Good job by Maley staying in there.
Maley's kind of feeling Livy's pain. Livy played out there for a couple years, and this time of year, the playoffs,
the sun
is brutal. Yeah. Especially with these early starts. So 2 quick outs. Cats need this. Let's get number 3. Good change up from Jonesy.
I like the spin doctors. Yeah, I think we're just going to stick with that.
I love how new nicknames are just born.
Well, the important thing is, there's only one man in history that gave himself a nickname that stuck, and that was Deion Sanders. He called himself Prime Time. You can't give yourself a nickname. It just sort of has to happen organically.
Count goes to 1-2. This is Grayson Henderson, second baseman. She had a big single her first at bat, so 2 strikes on her. Cats find themselves down 1, top of the 3rd inning. There we go. Haley Jones comes in, 1-2-3 inning. That's what the Cats needed, but hey, we got a score. We go to the bottom half, 4-3 Sumpter. Three, 4, 5 will be your batters here in the bottom of the 3rd. Peyton Gons, Grace Von Second, and Ileana Adams. Cats down by 1. 2 very evenly matched teams going at it here for the district championship. Peyton fouls it off, strike 1.
I do want to say, and he probably doesn't want to know, he probably doesn't want any credit for being here, but I will say Dr. Keith Price is our superintendent is here tonight, along with Jay Mack, Jennifer McNair, principal here at LHS. Good
0-2.
vibes.
Quickly 0-2 to Peyton. Some spin on that one and got Peyton swinging for out number 1. Fonseca will step in.
Shortstop, Grace Fonseca.
That's down. There you go, Grace. 1 out single for Grace. So Cats will have a runner on here in the
Really
third.
good piece of hitting there and a great bounce back for Grace. Struck out swinging her first at bat and just kind of cut one right out in the right center field. Now, we don't need Ileana to try to hit another one. She just needs to make good contact.
But we won't turn it down.
But I would not be mad at her.
Boom! Condors feeling it. And back-to-back singles for the Cats. Ileana, have yourself a night, sophomore. 2 for 2.
She's waiting on the ball to get to her and making a good play. Let's get on base, number 8.
Ileana up to 23 hits on the year. Maylee Lindler, first and second, 1 out.
That is a tough pitch.
We've started.
We've
now entered the segment where we complain about every strike.
Yeah, we're not going. I mean, we're not going to complain about every strike. Well, that's a tough pitch. I mean, that is a nacho cheese nacho pitch right there.
Looks like they're coming right back inside. Maylee skies
Get it out
up.
of here.
That does get out of play for strike 2. Cats got down the count here a couple times in the third, but
come on, Maylee.
Let's go, Bantam.
At some point, we quit doing our analysis, analyzing the game is what I was trying to say, and then we're into full cheer mode.
Maylee going to USC Union next year.
That rise ball is a beast. All right, we're going to need a 2-out hit from the Roo crew. Let's go.
It's going to take a 2-out hit, and Haley Ruiz has plenty of those this year. Haley, 388 on the year with 26 hits.
I'd love to see her put one in the right center field right
5
here.
triples for Haley this year.
I ain't sad about number 6. Can we say number 6?
We'll take it. She swings and fouls one off for strike 1.
Get down. Get down. Boom! Oh, yeah. Come on, you got to go.
Let's go. Take third base. Take third base. Eyes up. Eyes up. Careful, Condor. Get back to third. All right. So, Roo crew, do what you do.
Coming through. Coming through, Roo.
4-4 game is tied here in the third. I tell you what, heck of a play by the center fielder scooping that ball. That ball could have very easily.
I was going to say, that
almost
almost could have had something else going on.
No, she just hit a single. Now we got Naomi Little. Even Zona's locked in. All right, Naomi, 2 outs. It's Naomi, Zona.
What's that?
It says Naomi. You said Haley again. Sorry. 1 strike to Naomi. Takes up. Counts. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good take there from Naomi. That's a tough pitch to lay off of. But
let that rise ball rise. And just let it right past
especially less than 2 strikes. Gets under that out to center for out number 3. So Cats leave 2 in scoring position, but do tie it up. We go to the 4th, 4-4.
Unofficially, Sumter, 4 runs.
Great ball game so far. 2 good teams going at it for the district championship. Cats get back in it thanks to the bat of Ileana Adams and Haley Ruiz, two underclassmen with big hits there. Also Grace Fonseca setting the stage. 4-4 in the fourth.
Well, we told you it was going to be a close game in the pregame. We felt like that was going to happen. We've hung in there. Now that the key piece here is so they went up, we came back. They came back, we came back. Now what we got to do, settle down. Let's see if we can piece together a couple of good defensive innings and start putting pressure on them.
McDougal will step in. Single her first at bat. She's a 9-hole hitter. We had these visions of the Cats winning by 10. Never really thought that was going to happen, but we just,
Not today.
Not today. Not today. Slugfest. There's a good pitch there. That ball had a lot of run to it. Count evens at 1. Once again, thanks to Eric Peter for putting all this together for us. All you watching home, if it wasn't for him, you would not see this.
He's got 2 turntables and a microphone.
Swing and miss, strike 2. We couldn't even talk. We couldn't even broadcast radio. I couldn't even do that.
We could do smoke signals or carrier pigeon is about all we could do.
We could text out updates.
Oh, you don't like that.
Lost
that's
it.
Tough.
Ball got away from Haley, and
that's tough when it's 1-2. You don't mind hitting her when it's 3-0, but daggone it, you got 1 ball, 2 strikes. You don't want to hit her.
And just like that, the Gamecocks back to the top of the order with Remy Schauf.
I feel like there's something wrong with the space-time continuum lately because every time we play a team, I feel like we see their leadoff batter 100 times.
Her third at bat tonight, 1 for 2. Single her last at bat.
I'd like to see Haley settle back down there. Throw a lot of spin. The spin doctor. I like that. That sticks.
There we go. You come up with a name like that, and then you kind of gel. You're kind of selfish, thinking that I hope we win so I can keep using that.
Oh, without a doubt.
0-2 to Remy.
Good. Oh!
There we go, Haley Jones. Away. Buster inside, hits her spot. And how about Haley being willing to come back inside after, hitting the 9-hole hitter? Some pitchers might be a little leery of that, but she was willing to come back inside.
Come right back. You might as well come right back in. I love how she did that.
Pain at the
Very
corner.
aggressive. Very aggressive.
Artist now the batter. 1 out here in the 4th. We got to have that pitch.
Oh, and I like how Wildcat Nation has responded to the gauntlet that Gamecock Nation just threw down. Now they're calling the game.
Right. I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, Sumpter, if you're watching, I'm going to give you a little shout out. If you're going to name the top 5 to 10 high schools in the state, sports, all around, just Sumpter is up there. What a tradition. Baseball, softball, football, basketball. All the sports. Really an athletics school from the start.
Oh!
Put it up! Boom! Let's go! Peyton, there's 2 outs. There's 2 outs. Okay,
She's out.
She's out
too.
But
she caught the bunt.
I don't think you're not out if you catch the bunt. That's just a strike.
If it's a foul ball.
But there wasn't 2 strikes, though. She didn't pop it up. Now there's 2 strikes. She tipped it.
Well, we got to at least talk about it.
I see what you're saying, but I think you have to pop it up.
Yeah. That counts.
So Ketchup's one explanation there. I guess you were satisfied with it for the most part. I see what you're saying, Doc, but I felt like that was just a tipped bunt, and we called it and then picked her off first.
I thought, fair enough. Listen to me, I'm a rules guru here. I didn't like how that fell, if I'm being honest.
1 and 2.
Great throw by Peyton nonetheless.
1 and 2 to Artis. Count goes even. And those are the plays that win these kind of games. I mean, you'll look. We find a way to win this. We'll look back on that and say, critical play, critical moment. But we got to work out of this. But top of the lineup, get that second out at first base. Yeah! Spin doctor, do what you do. And let's go get the lead here in the bottom of the fourth. We go there. Tie game. Go. We're back here. Calling in a few favors. We'll note that later. Not something we'll discuss now.
Nope, nothing on there.
No jinx, super jinx. Ball down. Good job by Zoe. Zoe has the benefit of, even with this infield in, if she gets it in the right spot, she's safe.
Well, and Zoe, and listen, the second baseman is a long way away from first. That's who you got to beat the bag.
Takes down 2-0. I know we've given him some grief, but this is one of our better home plate umpires I think we see during the year. And I'll say that. I might retract it later, but
we always have the right to do that.
Consistent zone, 3-0. I would like nothing more than a Zoe Cartledge walk here with the top of the order coming up.
Come on, Zoe Cart.
Coach Terrapin has a green light hidden somewhere down in his pocket. It's not showing right now. There's
no.
That's a strike.
I mean, he's called it.
3-1. See if the bunt is back in play here with 3-1 count. No outs. Bottom of the fourth. Tie game. What a ball game.
Oh.
Count goes full. Good job from Ivy there. Slap hitter. That's where you want to throw it. Ball four. Stays alive.
Stays alive.
Zoe stays alive.
Zoe.
I'm a former catcher. Nothing makes you madder than dropping one of those. I can commiserate.
Oh,
look at this. Get on your horse, so Cart.
Go, go, go. Safe. Yeah!
The Zoe Cart with a single. We're just yelling yes up here in the booth.
What in travel ball, they always tell you, that's why we hustle. Because you just never know. The shortstop stayed back and did not necessarily charge that ball with a sense of urgency. Zoe made her pay for it.
All right, top of the order, runner on first.
That's all right, Libby.
Gather yourself here. Big at bat for the senior. She's been here before. Takes down 1-1. See if Zoe gets spot here to move, but top of the order. Got to be careful. Zoe has the wheels to take second. Got to pick your spot here. She got under it. Out one.
All right. Now, last time Maya got way out in front of it, we got to be patient and drive it. I'm telling you, everything I read on our pitcher today, it's a lot of pop-up out. So you got to really wait for it to get deep and then hit it. Oh, they're killing your horse.
Go scores, Zoe! Go scores, Zoe! Go, Zoe! All right, Cats steal a run. Lay one down. Put a little action on, and Cats steal a run there and go up 5-4.
Hey, we talk about speed kills, and one of the best parts about this Wildcat team is we have speed up and down the lineup. Great example there. She turned that bunt, got to third, forced a tough throw, got a free pass home. All because she hustled on an infield hit.
That's right. Cats now lead 5-4. 2 out. Still work to do here in the fourth. Peyton Gons will step in. Takes down 1-0.
Now, one thing we've learned about Peyton throughout the years, when she strikes out, she does not appreciate that.
She bounces back.
She wanted that one. Wait on it, Peyton. Wait on it.
Something that, we've been keeping up and did some work on Sumpter. Something that already Cass had put more on the board, I think, than Ivy's given up in the playoffs. So has some good at-bats tonight. We've, manufactured some runs, but like what we've done so far, still a lot of work to do.
Well, Peyton can also change the game with one swing of the bat. There's a cluster of parents out there in the outfield. You see what I'm seeing out there? Like, there's a bunch of people standing up. A lot of tension going on out here. Everybody's interested to see what happens next.
2 balls and a strike to the junior Presbyterian College bound catcher for the Cats.
That's high. Good job, kid.
3-1. Chance for Peyton to hunt one here. Man, we'll take it. Chicks up going with 2. Peyton will get the first.
Let's see if we can start with a little Wildcat magic.
Even a 2-out rally, Peyton. We've talked about her athleticism, got some speed. I won't say for a catcher. She is fast, so.
That's right. There's no need to qualify it. She's fast.
And she's moved that ball to the gap. Get out. Get on your horse, Peyton.
No, Peyton.
No, that's good. Good call. Good call by not taking that base. So Grace's second hit of the night. Hey, nobody's hotter with the bat than the Condor. She'll step in here with 2 outs, runners on first and second. Doc is doing the Condor here in the booth.
See the ball, hit the ball, kid. Oh, there you go. She wanted that one. Hey, don't try for the home run now.
Yeah, good pitch call there. They probably knew Ileana was hunting. Off speed there, first pitch. That's why you get 3 of them.
Nobody better one for. Here we go.
Cats moving on contact. 2 outs in the fourth.
You got to think a base hit scores Peyton. She wanted that one. Ugh. Beware the rise ball. You got to let that one go.
Well, the rise ball didn't get by her 2 at-bats ago.
That's
Ileana,
true.
She's taller and she can get on top of that. Oh, good pitch there. Swing and a miss, so Cats go down, but we do plate another one. We take the lead. We go to the 5th, 5-4 Lexington. To the 5th inning we go. Cats take the lead 5-4, but we have the heart of the Gamecock order to contend with. Ivy, King, and Rivers, 3, 4, 5. I wonder what came first. Well, the Sumpter Gamecocks are the USC, but, the Gamecocks from Sumpter actually named after famous Revolutionary War hero Thomas Sumpter. So I guess the Sumpter Gamecocks came first.
Well, Sumter County probably came first.
That's right. That's right.
I'm not sure about the high school.
Yeah, that's right. Ball 1. For the longest time when I was growing up, I thought Sumpter had a P in it. Because you don't say Sumter. What do you say?
Sumpter.
Sumpter.
Yeah, Sumpter, yeah.
Well, there is no P in Sumpter. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So what happens if you have to go to the bathroom when you're in Sumter? If there's no P in Sumter?
No. Find a way.
That's right, folks. Dad jokes. That's what you get.
1 ball, 1 strike to Ivy. I like when Haley misses there. I'm missing low. I mean, that's where you want to miss, especially the kind of pitches she throws, induce weak ground balls, sometimes some pop-ups, but not a bad spot to miss. 2-1 now. 2-2. Pitcher v. pitcher. Jones versus Ivy. Spin versus spin.
Oh.
Change up, hung up just a little bit.
high.
Yeah, hung up just a little bit.
Come on, Haley. Go get her here. Go get her here, kid. Can't stress the importance of getting this first out.
Loses her. So Ivy will walk down to first base. That'll bring up King. We'll see if somebody runs for Ivy here. And they will. That's number 1. Kerrigan Ivy. So I assume that's sister. So sister will be the courtesy runner for her sister, I assume.
Got to find yourself here. We so often call these rounds the championship rounds, where the game really starts in earnest. And this is a big inning.
Just outside, ball 1.
Outfield, stay alert here. There's not a lot of action happening tonight with the outfield, but you got to be ready.
I mean, I'll take it back. 2-0.
I don't like how this inning is starting, so let's fight back and tilt it back in our favor here.
Jones does not give in. Paints the outside corner and make it 2-1. Got a force play at second. Outfield playing straight up. No breeze tonight. Wind no factor here at Wildcat Field.
Yeah!
Just barely got in there. Peyton has shown throughout the season she will make that throw down there, and that helps keep runners close on maybe force outs at second.
3-1 here.
A little bit less likely to get too much of a secondary. 3-1, Blue. Put one finger up. There's a strike. There's a strike. Thank you. Here's a swing and a miss. A count goes full.
Now go get her here, Haley Jones.
Roll it up. No, little speed there coming out the box. So we'll take
the lead runner, though. Important to the lead runner there.
The fielder's choice, I mean. So 1 out. for Rivers, runner on first base. Nice job there by the middle infield.
Number 13, Sophia Rivers.
It's down, ball one.
Really solid play there by Maya Drennan. You know, you don't need to overthink that. Let's just get the lead runner and move on, and that's what we did.
Yeah, it's hard to turn two in softball unless the ball's hit really hard. There's a nice pitch. Count goes even, 1-1.
It's so important to get the lead runner in that situation.
Cats, the home team, always a positive in these close ball games. They will have the last at bat if needed.
No! No! Hey! Wow!
I might want to see a replay on that. Heck of a play by Maya scooping that ball. Mr. Umpire said that the Condor was off first base. I don't know. Of course, we're slanted up here.
The thing about it is, at least I'm arguing the call, but the thing about it is, at least because we have three sets of eyes out there, that's all he had to worry about. So he stared at it. I don't know he gave us the right call, but he at least stared at it.
So that's a single for River. So first and second now, one out. Sorry for yelling at you at home.
I'm not sorry. Look, folks, you're going to get what you get.
You can mute us if you want.
Yeah, you can mute us if you want, but you won't be nearly as entertained.
Strike one to Pearson.
I cannot express what a big turn of events we have coming up.
2-1 to count to Pearson. Cats need to make something happen here. Don't want to load these things up with one out. There we go. Gamecocks tied up. 5-5 now is your score. Coach Gunn will head out to the circle, try to calm her pitcher down. Good pitch there from Haley, induced a ground ball. Cats could not convert. And now this game is all tied up again, 5-5.
And Sumter is threatening.
First and third, one out.
Well, it's important here. Look, you got to kind of wash that out and just say, hey, listen, we got to start right here. Let's just go right here. Gamecocks, they're excited. Wildcat faithful, we don't need you sitting on your hands right now. We need you up and cheering. You lose a close play there, and then you boot the next ball. That's a tough back-to-back play.
So first and third, one out. And this is Morazan. Swing and a miss there.
Haley's got to bear down here. I mean, we may need Haley to pick us up one here without doing anything. That'd be awesome. A strikeout here would be great.
Something here to keep that run from scoring, whether it's a short pop or a infield pop or a strikeout.
There we go.
Run scores. Cat. Nobody at third. Here we go. Gamecocks now lead 6-5. Had him in the pickle, but could not get the out. So 2 outs here in the 5th, and Lexington now trailing.
Second baseman number 3, Grayson Henderson.
Tries the bunt. Goes
I
foul,
don't
strike
understand.
one.
If she catches that, that's not an out. When
Catches
you
what?
squared a bunt.
What? That would have been, but the earlier one, it was just a tip. It didn't.
She didn't square the bunt on that earlier one? I thought that's what happened. Is she squared the bunt
Well,
on
she
that
did,
earlier
but she
one.
just tipped it. It's like a swinging tip. The same thing as a bunt. It has to go up in the air for the catcher to catch it for it to be an out. Like if she catches this, that's an out. 2 strikes. Trying a little safety squeeze, or a squeeze, I guess, with 2 outs. Now she'll be swinging. This is Gracie Henderson. Off for the leg, so Gracie, hopefully she's okay. She'll head down to first base. So first and third now for McDougal, the 9-hole hitter.
First baseman number 11, Paisley McDougal.
Up and away, ball 1.
I love how Haley battles. I love how she's battling. It's so easy for her to kind of hang her head and say, hey, things aren't going right. She's not doing that. She keeps coming back. Good job, kid.
That's right. 1 ball, 1 strike to McDougal. Top of the lineup on deck. Cats make the play, but not before the Gamecocks play 2 in the top of the 5th. We go to the bottom half. Cats got to bounce back. 6-5.
6-5. Sumpter, middle of the 5th inning.
So one thing we promised you is it was going to be entertaining.
Boy, I tell you, I didn't want it to be this close, if I'm being honest.
Mayley Lindler will step in, the senior. All right, so now we're calling the high strike. All right, so here we go. Be on the lookout for that. 1 strike to Mayley.
He's playing all the hits at this point. Here we go, Mayley. Let's get on. Let's make her work. Here we go, kid. Is that 1-2? Borderline, I guess.
1-1.
Our defense kind of let us down that inning there. So now what we got to do, we got to tighten up. Let's settle down on offense, but our defense has got to tighten up over these last 2 innings.
Ball's piped up. Third baseman loses the visor and makes the play for out number 1. One quick out in the 5th for the Cats. Brew Crew will step in. Big single her last at bat.
Big opportunity for the back half of the lineup.
One strike to Haley. Yeah, bottom lineup that got something going last inning with Zoe getting on, kind of setting the table. Takes up 1-1.
That's high and outside. One and one.
1-1's the count. There we go. 2-1.
That's outside there again.
So Haley works it back to her advantage.
Come on, Haley.
Cats
Let's plant one here. I'll take that 6 triple if you want to throw that in right now. A double to the gap. Home run. Your first home run would be nice. That is so far outside. You can't swing at that, dude. Dude, I mean, I know the catcher's setting out up there, but that is so far outside.
2-2 to Haley. Stays alive. Feel like we need to get something, even just some base runners, something to maybe slow some of that Gamecock momentum. Fans are feeling it.
We're down to what, 8 outs left?
8 outs to go, down by 1. We are at 7, 8, 9 here, and then Cats have responded each time tonight. Okay. Count goes full. Good at bat from Haley.
Let's get on base, Haley Ruiz.
Get overhead. Ow. Play is made from the right fielder for out number 2. Haley hit it well, but not far enough. 2 outs.
There is no wind right now. Boy, we get a hold of one right here, maybe we ride one out. There is nothing in between you and there.
It's hot here at Wildcat Field in this late May afternoon. Naomi will step in, strike 1.
That is so far outside. Yeah, if he'd called that a strike, I mean, it's so far outside.
1-1 to count. Ivy has pitched well. Gamecocks have made a few errors out there that hadn't helped her, but she's really found her zone here.
Come on, that's it, kid. Drive
a lot of strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Naomi.
Get that 2 strikes in. That's when the rise ball comes into play.
Stays alive, 1-2. Once again, win or go home. Both these teams, 1 loss in the district bracket, so this is for the championship.
Oh, she was so close to that.
Skies went out to left. The play is made, so Gamecocks keep the Cats off the board in the 5th. We go to the 6th. 6-5 Sumpter. To the sixth we go. Cats down to 6 outs. And, Doc, I think most importantly, got to keep the Gamecocks off the board here in the top half.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make some hay late, remember we got 9-1-2 coming up, so you feel pretty good about who's coming up. We got to shut them out here. Let's go into the next inning and have a real chance at scoring a couple of runs.
Remy Schaff, the shortstop, will lead us off. 1 for 3 tonight. One ball, no strikes. Two 2-0 quickly, Cats. Like Doc said, it'll have 9-1-2, but runs are now becoming at a premium last couple innings. Sumpter has been able to get those leadoff batters on base, which trying to avoid here, but 3-0 the count to Schaff. There's a strike, 3-1.
Still want to keep throwing, and listen, we got to pitch to contact. Can't be afraid of contact here. Foul ball.
Out of play, count goes full.
I mean, you can't be afraid of contact late in the game because if a pitcher tries to throw a perfect pitch, very often they end up throwing a ball. They try to guide it. You know, you just got to rear back and throw it right here. And let's make sure our defense has had their chance to catch their breath and get after it.
So once again, the Gamecocks get their leadoff batter on base. It's been tough to keep that run off the board for the Wildcats so far when that has happened. We'll see if we can do it here. Artist, center fielder, will step in. Big-time bunt situation. Nothing I think Sumpter wants more than at least extending this lead by 1.
Yeah, those insurance runs right now are gonna be big for the Gamecocks.
At a premium here. There's the bunt. Ball gets by Peyton, so now runner at second, no out. So Gamecocks get done where they wanted to. We'll see if they leave the bunt on. Coach Epps probably asking if, we've got to make another pitching change here.
Change right here.
Looks like Riley Peter will come in and pitch, and that'll be all for Haley Jones. Good outing for her.
Good outing for her. Big moment here for the freshman, number 23. You know, we talk about the rising stars of the Wildcats. She's certainly one of them.
Please welcome to the circle, Riley Peter.
Riley, freshman pitcher, a lot of experience this year. She's thrown 38 innings so far on the season, 4-3 record. She'll walk into a spot here with runner on second, 1-0 count to the batter.
All right, Riley Peter. All positive vibes here, kid. Let's see some strikes. Let's pitch to contact, and let's get out of this inning. Let's go.
There's a nice bunt there. Haley, nice job. Haley Ruiz bounces on that thing and makes the play at first.
All right.
So Artist does her job, and now the Gamecocks have run on third here with 1 out for the pitcher, Ivy.
Now, Riley Peters at her best when she can make that late movement on the ball. So let's see if she's doing that tonight.
1-0 the count. See if we can induce a infield pop fly here or
strikeout. Boy, that'd be good right here.
Or even a short fly ball. Let one of them outfielders let it rip and see what happens here. Two and 0.
Let's stand up tall and throw that ball. I'm going to complain really quick about a call. The other pitcher's getting that call.
Yeah, 3-0. They're not swinging here. I don't know. So first and third now, and once again, Ivy will run for Ivy. 1 out. Cats will have a conversation in the circle. And Ivy King will be the batter, one for two. Walk and a single tonight. Strike one. Looks like the Cats are conceding the steal here. Shortstop over in the hole, and might try something. You never know, but that run at third is what you're worried about.
Muy importante, as they say. That was a little low. That was a little low. I know the Wildcat faithful wanted that one. That was a little low. I also want to say how cool it is to see so much of the Wildcat alumni here, as well as the JV squad. It's truly a sisterhood.
That's right there. Wow, look behind her. So Cats can see the run there. King does her job, and Sumpter extends their lead to 7-5. Bring up Rivers. She has 2 hits tonight.
Yeah, she's a right-handed batter, but it feels like her hits have been more like what lefties never normally do. You know, really jam the ball into the ground and beat out the throw to first.
Commentary is ramping up from the Wildcat stands towards Mr.
It's getting
Umpire.
late. I mean, you know, tension's rising.
People getting aggravated.
Everybody's getting a little aggravated, a little cranky.
2 balls, no strikes. How about this talent
That was
here?
a bit of some cheese right there from the freshman.
Yeah,
she
yeah.
threw that high and up and in and jammed her. That was nice.
Well, you got somebody. Looks like she's trying to do a little slash. Probably not hitting with a lot of power. So get on her hands and try to induce some soft contact. There we go.
Good pitch there. That's what you want to see from the freshman.
2-2. Nice job there, Maya Drennan plays it on a nice hop. So Gamecocks do extend their lead. We go to the bottom half, 7-5 Sumter. All right, we're gonna give you some next level intel. You're not gonna get this on ESPN, okay? We got to do something here. I feel like
You got to go here.
and it's got to go with the Zoe.
God, it just writes itself.
Single her last at bat. Go with Zoe. Takes the ball down. Takes away 2-0. I'm calling. I feel like I helped that call. I said ball halfway there.
I don't care how you do it. You just keep doing it.
2-0. I think Zoe's taken. 2-1.
All right. I saw this thing the other day when I was watching the Tar Heels play softball, and the left-handed batter actually tried to push the bunt over the third baseman's head. It was actually pretty cool. I don't think we work on that, but get there. Get there. Go, 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 go. Safe.
Yeah, I think
that's right. I wanted to manifest positivity is what I was trying to do.
Well, I think he's kind of late getting there. He's not getting in position really fast. All right, Liv. Needs something going here. Top of the order. Livy, 2 walks and a fly out for the senior.
All right, they're going to be really careful with Livy here.
Coming inside.
Oh, yes.
That's a good. There we go. That's a hit. We'll take it.
They don't ask you how. They ask you how many. We'll take that any day of the week.
So see if the Cats can go with that. Hey, that helped. Now, being a left-handed third baseman, she had to reach across there. So that, a little bit of benefit on that one for the Wildcats.
I'm getting text from oldest child that she was safe at first, but, Kaylee may be biased as well.
Yeah, she wears glasses too. That ball's out to center. Not the guy, doesn't have the distance. So out number 2.
That is her specialty. Pop fly outs.
She's induced a lot of those here today. Cats to find a way to get on top.
What we really need right here is Peyton Gauntz to hit one on the screws and get this game back even.
In Lex 2, the 15th is payday. So we need a payday right here from Peyton Gauntz.
I need Mama Epps to be loud right here. We need Mama Epps to dial in.
Good swing on it. 2 strikes. Going way away.
No way. If he had called that, that was terrible. Now, look, I thought y'all knew softball. Hey, if you're watching this, text anybody you know at the game. Tell them to settle down.
1-2. Fouls it off. 2 strikes.
That's terrible.
Sometimes as a pitcher, you kind of want to look at your crowd and say, guys, just chill out.
Yeah, settle down.
Ball was 2 feet outside.
I mean.
All right, Peyton. 1-2.
Oh, that was it. Come on, Peyton. Sit on one right here. Come on, Peyton.
Going outside again.
That's trouble, Doc.
No. Makes the play in center. Cats put one in the gap, but she tracks it down. It's going to take some magic in the 7th. We go to the 7th. 7-5 Sumpter. To the 7th inning we go, a.k.a. the 4th quarter. Unfortunately for the Wildcats, we're not at Williams-Brice Stadium because you wouldn't hear those kind of chants at Williams-Brice in the 4th quarter. We're not playing the USC Gamecocks. We're playing the Sumter Gamecocks.
Nice.
From a true Clemson Tiger fan.
Nice.
Sorry on my Gamecocks out there.
That's funny. That's a good line.
So, magic is needed, and that magic starts with a quick inning here in the 7th. The Cats will have 4, 5, 6 who've done some damage here in this one. The Cat bats have been quiet for the most part the last couple innings.
Well, we're going to need an unlikely hero. We've got 4, 5, 6 coming up, but we got a challenge in front of us. Let's work fast, Riley Peter. Let's go. Come on. She's at her best when she's working fast. Step up and throw the next pitch.
Swing and a miss
Do it
there
again.
to
Let's go.
Pearson. 2 good strikes there from Riley to lead off the 7th. Cats have had some
Hey,
magic.
let's go. Come on. Quit talking to her. She doesn't need anybody to talk to her. Let's go. Throw the ball. I mean, you talk to her when she's throwing like 3 balls in a row. Don't talk to her when she's like, why are we talking? What are we doing?
1 ball, 2 strikes. I don't know. Can't answer that. Not out there.
Throw the ball.
Count goes even, 2-2.
Now reset and go. I like that pitch. That was a good-looking pitch.
Count goes full after 2 strikes. This is Pearson, the catcher. Morazan on deck. Ball 4, so Gamecocks get their leadoff runner on in the 7th. Looks like we'll have a runner. This is number 4, Elena McGee.
I mean, this goes without saying, but we really need to get out of this inning.
Yeah.
I mean, 7-5, I like what we're doing, but 8-5 or 9-5 is going to be tough.
Gamecocks, nice. Gamecocks playing small ball well. Cats not defending it well. So 1st and 2nd, no outs for Henderson. They're going to keep bunting. Why not?
Riley needs to settle herself down here, stand tall, throw strikes. Don't worry about it. You just throw it.
Sacrifice bunt for Henderson. That'll bring up McDougal. Cats should bring their infield in. We'll see here. Down by 2.
Number 11, McDougal.
1 strike.
Riley's going to need to do a little work herself here. Oh, I wouldn't mind that. Do a little work here, Riley P. Come on. Manifest positivity. We want to radiate positivity right here. Oh, no.
That'll score 1. Gamecocks lead 8-5. Big single there from McDougal. Getting out of hand for the Cats.
Well, look, I mean, you want to be positive here. The game's not over. There's still 3 outs left. And the thing about softball is until you get that 3rd out, you still have a chance. What has to happen right now is we've got to stop the bleeding. Right here. You got to stop the bleeding.
Back to the top of the lineup again for Shaw. Count goes foul. Count him is at 1. Let that fall. Yeah. 2 strikes.
Go get her here, RP.
Might as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There we go. Riley P. Right by her for out number 2.
All right, Riley had to do a little work herself here. Now let's get this last out and make a run at this thing in the bottom of the 7th.
This is Bailey Artis, center fielder. Good center fielder for the Gamecocks. Made some nice plays out there. Foul to strike back. Strike 1.
Oh, nicely done there.
Nice change up. Pulled the string one time, so don't breathe a sigh of relief just yet. 2 strikes, 2 outs.
I am anti talking to your pitcher when they're doing well. Don't ice your own pitcher. I'm going to talk. Hey, I'm talking to all y'all's daddies after the game. Quit talking to the pitcher when the pitcher's dealing.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Get back in there and throw it, Riley. Come on.
Count goes even at 2.
That's it.
Pop straight up. That should stay in play.
Yeah!
Makes the play, so Cats work out of it. Could have been a lot worse. It's going to take 3 at least to tie it 4 to win it. If you don't believe in Wildcat magic, I can't help you.
You ever seen the movie Elf? You know, the end of Elf where everybody has to believe and everybody's got to sing and
well, I'm gonna tell you.
James
Listen,
Caan doesn't have the Christmas spirit.
I'm gonna tell you. If I had to pick who I wanted to be right now, I'd want to be Sumpter. But I will say the last 3 outs are hardest to get in a softball game. So count goes even at 1. Two strikes to Grace. Gamecocks get the leader.
First baseman, Ileana Adams.
Ileana will step in. 1 out. Two quick strikes to Ileana. Cats down to the last 2 outs here, trailing by 3.
You got to see it and hit it. Wait, you got to let for it to travel here. Way to battle there.
Stays alive, 2 strikes. One thing that Cats have learned here is, we mentioned it before, Ivy doesn't walk many batters, so there's not many free base runners. You got to earn it with hits. And that's something that's...
In fact, I think she's probably walked more batters this inning than she normally does. I mean, this game. That's foul.
Another foul ball. Count stays at 0-2. Stays alive. Illy with a nice at bat here, trying to see some pitches and just try to get a base runner. We'll take it however we can get it. Hit by pitch, walk, single, double. Illegal pitch, delay a game. See it. So 1 out left for the Cats to play with here. Going to take a lot of magic.
Well, folks, let's go, Maley.
Two strikes. One strike left in the Cats season. Gamecocks got their cameras out trying to capture it. And that'll do it. Sumpter wins and ends the Wildcat season. Sumpter is your district champions, and they'll advance to the lower state championship.
Got to give them a ton of credit. Came from an 11 seed. Wish them all the best next week against Somerville. Eric, I want to stay right here for just a moment so Matt doesn't have to say it. We want to say a big thank you to all the seniors. We love Livy Warren and Haley Mance and Maylee Lindler and Maya Drennan. It's been a pleasure watching them play softball. We have some all-time Wildcat greats there. All 4 of them are going off next year to they're all going off next year to go play. But we wish them all the best. This is not how we wanted to end the season.
Well,
but, there's only one team that gets to win it with a win. And just want to say how much I've enjoyed calling these games the last 2 years with Matt Ward. It's been really one of the highlights of what we get to do.
Yeah, and I do want to say, this has been one of the joys of my life doing this, calling these games. And it's been fun, not just with my daughter watching Lady play, but all the Wildcats that have come through and been a part of this. It's been a pleasure to do this. I've enjoyed every minute of it. You can't win them all, but watching these girls compete and play and grow together has been really a joy that I'll take with me forever. And I appreciate being part of this, and I appreciate all of you that support Wildcat softball. So,
I want to give also a big shout out to Eric Peter, his first year on the 1s and 2s. And man, he fought through a ton of technical issues and really made this broadcast his own. Eric, thank you, sir, very much. We appreciate it very much. And thank you to all the coaches who gave so much of their time and energy and effort. I'll tell you, the listening audience one thing. I'm on a softball thread called Elite Premier Softball Dads. It's about one of my favorite things in the world. So, Wildcat Nation, we are thankful for you for sticking in there with us all season and for listening to these two yahoos talk about softball. We are so very grateful and just thankful to be in and a privilege to be in the moment.
Yeah, and I just want to say for one last time from Wildcat Field, out Mount Warren, he's the doctor, Greg Little, for the chosen one, Eric Peter. Thank you for watching, and we wish all these girls the best, the seniors and all the ones up and coming moving forward. So thank you for watching Wildcat Softball.